Hello, everyone. Welcome to Little Chapel of Faith Catholic Ministries. My name is Tina. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. We have platforms on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. If you're on any of those or all of those, please like and subscribe and share the word. We don't make any money here. We just need likes, subscribes, and shares to keep the word of the Lord going. We are doing the readings of the Diary of St. Faustina. We do have a playlist on YouTube with all the readings thus far. So if you want to take a look at those, you can. If not, we are on page 149, 331. So let's begin. Oh, how great a grace it is to have a spiritual director, one makes more rapid progress in virtue, sees the will of God more clearly, fulfills it more faithfully, and follows a road that is sure and free of dangers. The director knows how to avoid the rocks against which his soul could be shattered. The Lord gave me the grace rather late, to be sure, but I rejoiced in it greatly, seeing how God inclines his will to my director's wishes. I will mention just one incident out of 1,000 that have happened to me. As I usually do, I asked the Lord Jesus one evening to give me the points for the next day's meditation. I received the answer. Meditate on the prophet Jonah and his mission. I thanked the Lord, but began to think within myself of how different that subject was from others. With all my soul, I strove to meditate about it, and I recognized myself in the person of the prophet, in the sense that often I too tried to make excuses to the Lord, claiming that someone else would do his holy will better than I could, and not understanding that God can do all things, and that his omnipotence will be all the more manifest if the tool is poor. God made this clear to me in the following way. That afternoon, there was confession for the community. When I presented the director of my soul the fear that seized me because of this mission for which God was using me, clumsy tool that I was, my spiritual father answered, "Willing or not, you must carry out the will of God." And he gave me the prophet Jonah as an example. After the confession, I wondered how the confessor knew that God had told me to meditate about Jonah. Surely I myself had not told him. Then I heard these words. When the priest acts in my place, he does not act of himself, but I act through him. His wishes are mine. I can see how Jesus defends his representatives. He himself enters into their actions. Thursday. When I started the Holy Hour, I wanted to immerse myself in the agony of Jesus in the Garden of Olives. Then I heard the voice of my soul. Meditate on the mystery of the Incarnation. And suddenly, the infant Jesus appeared before me, radiant with beauty. He told me how much God is pleased with simplicity in a soul. Although my greatness is beyond understanding, I commune only with those who are little. I demand of your child a childlike spirit. I now see clearly how God acts through his confessors and how faithfully he keeps his promises. 2 weeks ago, my confessor told me to reflect upon this spiritual childhood. It was somewhat difficult at first, but my confessor, disregarding my difficulties, told me to continue to reflect upon my spiritual childhood. In practice, this spiritual childhood, he said, should manifest itself in this way. A child does not worry about the past or the future, but makes use of the present moment. I want to emphasize that spiritual childlikeness in you, sister, and I place great stress upon it. I can see how God bows down to my confessor's wishes. He does not show himself to me at this time as a teacher in the fullness of his strength and a human adulthood, but as a little child. The God who is beyond all understanding stoops to me under the appearance of a little child. But the eye of my soul does not stop at the appearance. Although you take the form of a little child, I see in you the immortal infinite Lord of Lords, with whom pure spirits adore, day and night, and for whom the spirits and hearts of the seraphim burn with the fire of purest love. O Christ, O Jesus, I want to surpass them in my love for you. I apologize to you, O pure spirits, for my boldness in comparing myself to you. I, this chasm of misery, this abyss of misery, and you, O Lord, who are the incomprehensible abyss of mercy, swallow me up as the heat of the sun swallows up a drop of dew. A loving look from you will fill up any abyss I feel immensely happy at the greatness of God. Seeing God's greatness is more than enough to make me happy throughout all eternity. And I think we'll leave it there. Sorry if I sound a little rushed this morning. I woke up late. My alarm went off at 5:30, and I woke up at 6:38. So, yes, that I got myself together real quick and got these in. So sometimes it's rough, but anyway, I wanted to at least get some of the readings through. I'll do a longer reading tomorrow. But anyway, I hope you all have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for being with me here. I really appreciate you all. God bless. Have a beautiful day. Be well. Be kind to each other.